Let's go to like a 070.
Alright, cool.
So let's turn left a little bit. And I'm using the Garmin to track. So like, you see how on the top it says like the heading?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's actually, yeah, let's go like 073. There we go. That's good.
Perfect.
And that's because we definitely got blown off a little bit. And kind of rising a little bit. So I'm going to go down.
Do you see any heat rising off your front cowling when you're flying?
Heat? No.
Yeah, kind of like the heat on a car or anything like that, I don't know.
Yeah, no, not really.
Got this little blurry effect. I thought that's what it was. Might just be some...
It might be the auto projection or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to show in the video, but it doesn't bother me. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like a heat blur. Is what it looks like. Yeah, overall the scenery looks good at zoom level 17, even though the buildings have been reduced a bit.
I lost you. Where you at, bro? Oh, there you are.
Bad,
Just
yeah,
off my.
right behind
I
there.
see you. Sweet. Alright, bro. I think we're set up pretty good at 2300. Right there around 2300 feet, 2300 RPM. And I think this will start getting us back on course a little bit. And we're heading towards Echo Sierra November. Easton, I think, is the airport. So our first checkpoint, like in my flight plan, Hobo, is actually this river up ahead. So this is the Patuxent River. So we're approaching like the 10. I basically try to split up into 10 nautical miles for the checkpoints. Yeah. So this first checkpoint here, we're approaching about 10. It's going to be the river, and then the next one, 10 after, is going to be Chesapeake Beach. So we should be able to see that, hopefully, if we are able to get back on course, which I think we're doing pretty good.
Sweet. Is this still ortho?
Yeah, it'll be ortho our whole entire flight.
Nice.
Which is good. So right where we took off, right around there, is actually where the ortho kind of starts. And
oh, so we were kind of like at the top of it, so we were able to like...
Yeah, we were like in the top left corner. That's why I was like, you can probably just get away with just doing one because we're not going the other way.
I see. That's actually really cool.
And let's get that track heading back to like a 070, bro. Alright, so we're getting close to the river. And hopefully we'll start, you see where the coast ends there.
That's the coast up ahead?
Yeah.
Nice.
And basically we'll be approaching Chesapeake Bay. So we'll be crossing a little bit of water. And once we reach Chesapeake Beach, we can climb up to 33 because we'll be in that next shelf there that goes up to 35.
Okay, I see it.
And then eventually we'll clear that and we can actually stay, we could probably stay at 33, I think, I think that's okay.
So how does it
'cause,
feel, bro, having to like fly with all those restrictions?
It's not too bad actually. I thought it was gonna be worse, to be honest. But it's actually a cool experience, man. Like it's kind of like I don't know, it's kind of like a privilege or like a big deal to be able to fly in and out of one of the Maryland 3 airports inside of the freeze. ATC is pretty cool. They don't give us like a hard time or anything. You just file in and out, you kind of do your thing, and
So it's squawk and talk the whole time?
pretty much, yeah, until you're outside of it, outside of the CIFRA. I haven't had any issues so far. ATC's been cool. I haven't had any problems.
Have you
They
visited
kind of let me do what I
DCA?
want. Yeah, I've been to DCA. I've been to the TradeCon. I've been to which other one have I been to? I've been to Dulles, and I'm actually going to go to BWI this year. I think I'm scheduled to go in April. And I got to check out the command center too. Oh, and the center, Washington Center here. All right, Hobo. I think I see Chesapeake Beach there at our like 11 o'clock. Do you see it?
I believe so. Yeah, I think I see it, where it kind of turns into like 10.
Yeah, it's like right here, bro. It's like 12, 11. I think this is Chesapeake Beach. I can't tell exactly which one it is, but as we get closer, we might be able to tell, because I believe right where Chesapeake Beach is, there's like an inlet. So you should see an inlet and some water coming in.
An inlet at my 11 o'clock, because there's water
Yeah, I
at
see
my
that
11
too.
o'clock low. Oh wait, man, I don't know. We'll find out. It's either that or it's either the one to my left.
Yeah, I do see some like an inlet here at my left, so that might be it for us. We'll see. Bro, I love flying with the Ortho Tau. This is so cool.
Yeah, it
Like,
really
I'm
is.
legit gonna be able to see this tomorrow when I'm flying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the new flight sim in VR is gonna, I don't know, bro. Like the reason I fly X-Plane is because of the VR, but yeah, bro, that alpha's insane. I can only imagine, bro, how expensive these homes are.
Oh yeah. Bro, flying on the Reverb, this is the first time I've done a full flight with the HP Reverb, and it looks incredible, dude.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Zero
bro.
screen door, bro. I can read everything perfectly.
I feel like people would be missing out, dude.
Yep. And it looks amazing. So yeah, you see right here, just off our left here, this body of water, this inlet.
Yeah.
I think this is Chesapeake Beach. Actually, I'm like 100% certain that's the Chesapeake Beach inlet area there. So I will be pretty much flying over it or just around this area tomorrow. Same thing, you know, be able to see that inlet.
Nice.
I lost sight of you. Oh, there you are. You're just
Yeah,
off.
like, right behind
You're just
you.
behind me. Nice. Yep, that's it, bro. 9 o'clock. All right, bro. So let's climb up to 33 now. So I'm gonna full throttle it. And let's turn to a track heading of 075. Or actually, let's make it 075. We'll do that. I'm on a 07. Yeah, there we go. 075.
And you said we were going up to, what was it?
We'll go up to 33.
33, cool. So do you need anything specific when you're flying over the water, Hobo?
There's definitely some rules. You normally want to be like at a good altitude where you have, you know, a good glide path and some altitude to be able to glide in case you lose an engine, since we're in a single. What's good about this is, I mean, we're not crossing too big of water, and like you can see there's some really good islands and stuff ahead of us.
Yeah.
And actually, our next checkpoint, if you look at our 11 o'clock, you see how there's this island just here, kind of bright?
Yeah, 11 o'clock low?
Yep. Yeah, this one here, 11 o'clock low. I think that's my next checkpoint there after the beach.
Is there an airport there?
So, you know, honestly, I don't think so. Here we go. We're approaching 33. Now, there is one at our 12 o'clock. It's a private airport. I'm not sure if it's grass strip or not. I can't remember now. But right here at our 12 to 1, there should be a private airfield.
It's so funny because, like, honestly, before I realized where we were at, I thought we were approaching the ocean. Only to find out it's Chesapeake Bay.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're not.
Like you feel so small in this little Cessna. I was like, oh snap, that's not the ocean. That's crazy.
Bro, I'm pretty proud of us. I think we've done a pretty good job, bro. I can see now on the Garmin Echo Sierra November, Easton is you know, and we lined up pretty good, bro. Like we did good getting back on track. So this legit is what I'm going to be flying tomorrow, bro. Like this island here off the left at our 11 to 10, that is my next checkpoint. So let me know that I'm on course.
Nice.
And here at our 12 to 1 o'clock, there's definitely a private airport in this area. And now you're going to see there's all these like little finger islands here. Like finger pieces of land that are just little landmarks. And just about, I'm gonna say 3 miles from this island here, once we're abeaming, that's kind of like my top of descent point. And then we'll start descending from 33 down to pattern altitude, which is about 1,000 or 1,100, but we'll go to 1,000. And this is a controlled airport, so it's a Class D. I'll probably have flight following, and they'll probably hand me off to the tower.
Sweet. How many of these do you have to do?
So dual with an instructor, I think you have to do 2 daytime, and then it's either 2 or 3 daytime, and then you have to do a nighttime one, which I've already done all of them, I think. And then you have to do solo, like completely by yourself, and I think it's like 2 or 3 as well. And one of them has to be like 150 nautical miles with like a total of 3 airports, like full stop landings.
Nice. So is this still ortho here?
Yes, still ortho.
Nice.
Yeah, if you look down to the right, Hobo, that looks pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, check that out.
See if you could spot an airport down there, bro. That looks really nice, actually.
I see everyone has a big old house down there is what I see.
Yeah, there's definitely a private strip somewhere. I don't know, it might be grass, though.
We're not going to fly back this way, are we?
No, we won't. Yeah, these look like some big mansions here.
Like, you see the lots of land? Like, it's like the land and like...
I don't know if it's on that island. Maybe it's the next island, but we should see a private airport around here somewhere.
I'm not gonna say there isn't one just because I don't know if I'm missing it, you know?
Right.
Actually, hold on. It shows up on here to our left. Yeah, so 10 o'clock. It shows there's 2 strips over here. But they're a little ways away. They're at the north end over there, Hobo. So, yeah, there's 2 private strips to our left. At the north side.
Alright.
So do these connect by bridge, or let me see, connect. Because like I'm trying to figure this out. Wow, bro, can you imagine owning land out here?
It'd be sick.
Bro, it's like your own piece of heaven. Bro, look at that house. It's like at the end of that road. Bro, I bet all that land belongs to that person. This is insane.
Probably. You still outside of me, or?
On the radar. Oh yeah, 9 o'clock. I'm at you're at 3, so look to your left, ahead of you.
Oh, there you are. I see you. All right, cool, bro. We'll go ahead and start our descent, Hobo. So we'll try to shoot for like, we'll throttle back to like 21 or 2,000 RPM, and we'll shoot for like a 500 foot per minute descent.
All right, cool. I'm just looking down at these houses, bro.
And we're gonna go down to 1,000.
I think I'm in front of you somewhere.
Yeah, I see you in front of me. You're at my 12 o'clock right now. And we'll try to do like a pattern, bro. We'll just we'll go down to 1,000, bro, and we'll maybe overfly the field or something. I don't know. We'll take a look and see what we see. We'll do a touch and go, and then we'll head on to the next place.
So it looks like they have what, runway 6 or 5 over there?
Yeah, I think it's 5, and then they also have another one, bro. So there should be 2.
I think I see it. Yeah, it's a crossing.
And I don't have it memorized right now.
Looks like a
Otherwise,
1-2, like a 1-2-3-0.
Yeah, we'll shoot for what's depicted there. So we'll shoot for like runway 5.
Might have a little.
I think the winds are calm enough, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. So the water, I don't know if the water waves here reflect that, but it's some pretty strong winds out of the west-northwest. I don't know if that's accurate to the sim, but we'll see.
Cool.
Am I even descending? Yeah, I am. Whoop, stuttered.
I'm not picking up the runway yet, like with my eyes. Like I see the town and the city.
So I see it only because it's blurry. So it's pixelated.
Nice.
So yeah, I do see it. How do I say it?
Okay.
So those white patches of land, which I imagine are buildings, just to
Yeah, I see
the
that.
west-northwest of that. I see the airport flickering due to anti-aliasing. So that's the, but yeah, I do see it. So if we follow like pretty much like right into this river,
And then straight in almost.
straight in,
Yeah, I think I see it. I'm picking it up now. I see it.
Is it flickering for you or no?
I
think
yeah, a little. I feel like I'm seeing I'm seeing some stuff flickering. Not too much flicker, but a little bit.
What do you have your anti-aliasing at?
2.
Okay.
I'm picking up the runway now. I can see it.
Yeah, I see the runway.
Alright, bro. I will start turning in, and maybe I'll cut you off so that way you can see me there.
I'm slowing down here. You're off my left.
Yeah, you'll see me after left here in a second.
Perfect, I see you. Just do a shallow turn in. Bro, these houses are gonna look amazing. You gotta tell me about these tomorrow.
Oh yeah, look at how big they are, bro. They all have docks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
incredible, dude.
These are freaking mansions here, bro. I mean, obviously, anywhere you live on the water, it's money.
Alright, bro, getting ourselves lined up for the straight in.
Perfect. So yeah, bro. Obviously, the ortho just makes it so different. It's so enjoyable.
Absolutely, dude. Alright, bro, I'm gonna go to 1600 RPM.
Alright, perfect.
And I'm gonna throw 10 degrees of flaps.
Alright.
And we're gonna pitch for 75 knots. And we're pretty, I think we're going good there. 75 knots, 10 degrees, and like 1500 RPM there. All right, I'm gonna go 20 degrees.
You still keep the 1500 RPM?
Yeah, that's good. I think we can keep it. And we'll go 30 degrees. Try not to let the nose come up, and we're a little bit high, so I'm just gonna take the throttle off, bro. I got the runway made.
Alright, perfect.
Runway 4.
Oh, we got a crosswind here. You ready for
Oh
it?
yeah.
No flare.
Alright, bro. Flaps up and full throttle. Airspeed's good. 55 rotate.
Oops, I'm freaking blazing here.
Alright, so I'll be at this airport tomorrow. Climb at 76 or VY. Alright, bro, we're reaching 700. I'm going to start a left crosswind.
I wonder if my altimeter's off.
It might be. Yeah, it could be.
Maybe I'm reading my altitude wrong?
Are you behind me?
Yeah. What's your altitude?
I'm climbing out of 1,000 right now, and we'll go up to like we'll go up to 2,500.
Alright, so...
And I'm continuing the left turn, bro.
Can we
and,
level off at 1,000 so I can double check?
Oh, okay. I'm at 13 right now, but yeah, I'll bring it and level it off here.
Yeah, 13, whatever you want. Just call it and...
All right, so 13. You need me to slow down a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, that's good. I'm just going to throttle back that way I can turn on my controller. 13. Holy smokes, it shows me almost reaching 2.
All right, bro. Check this airport out. Not bad. Do you see me or no?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get level with you. And can you read your altimeter?
Right now I'm showing 1350. Level at 1350 here. And my altimeter is 299er. Wait, no, 299er0.
Alright. I think that's good enough. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I was definitely way off.
Okay, yeah.
I think before
$299er0.
I'm like, that's why I was like, bro, I'm way above you. Are you even climbing? It's because
That's funny.
I had no clue my altimeter was off. Oh, I missed the airport. Alright, it's back.
Alright, bro, so turning to a track of 187. Actually, let's make it 180. So you see this big road here, Hobo? This big highway?
I see
Yeah,
it.
so this is like a straight shot, bro. If we follow this sucker, it's going to basically take us right to the airport pretty much. And we should be seeing a bridge. And this bridge is going to cross like the body of water there to the other side.
Okay,
So we're going to keep an eye on this highway. We're going to kind of follow it, and we're going to look for the bridge.
I'm approaching here for left, right next to you.
Oh, nice, bro. Alright, I'm going to bump up the RPMs to 23.
Okay.
And we could just stay at 1300, I guess. Or
Yeah, whatever you want. Let me know.
do some lo-fi.
Do you have a trim wheel? Right?
I do, yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
working good?
Yeah, it's been working great, bro. I like it.
Have you been using it throughout the flight?
Yeah, I've been using it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It's you almost don't even touch the yoke, bro. If you just finesse the trim wheel,
Yeah.
you can just kind of get to where you want to be.
I feel like I'm sitting a little crooked in this cockpit. Let me I feel like that's better. How about, so when you're sitting in the cockpit, right above the speed gauge, it says you're 172 Sierra Papa. Do you see that from where you're sitting right now in VR?
Yeah. Well, okay. So when I'm sitting up like perfectly head straight, no. Like I basically have it just covering it. But as I kind of put my head forward, it reveals itself, the call sign.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because I don't know where I'm supposed to really be sitting here, you know?
Yeah, I would say that's realistic, bro. Normally when you're sitting in the plane, when I'm sitting in the plane and I'm configured where I like to be, I could still see it probably a little bit, but not too much. Oh, I forgot with ortho, we might not see the bridge. It might be underwater, but we should see it as we're following this. We might see it
that's a good
underwater,
point.
though. But in real life, we would see the bridge already. Oh, I think I see it, actually. It's starting to come into
Yeah.
view, I think.
Yep, you're right.
Oh, snap, bro. They did a good job.
Nice.
Got a lot of neighborhood houses here below us.
Yeah. Also, get some sort of farmland everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like there's just some farmland out here too, bro. Still plenty of room to build your mansion, bro.
I know, bro. I'm just kind of following the highway here next to you.
Sweet. Go on my left or right?
Right.
Oh, nice. I see you.
I've been pretty impressed, bro. The ortho tile has been clean, no clouds, no
Yeah, bro. They did a good job.
No patches on the colors.
Yeah, I haven't seen any clouds. Knock on wood, but it's clean.
Pretty sure right after cold front, they were like, now. Bro, that's how it is for us, bro. Cold front, we had like 6 guys doing air work. Oh, it was just insane. Alright, so we're crossing over to where? What is this area?
So this is all Maryland, I think. Oh, wait,
Okay.
actually, we might be in Delaware now. I need to look at my map again. I can't remember, but I thought all these airports were Maryland, but now I'm not sure.
That's a good point. I don't even know what it says on here. CGE. There's an airport called MD-81.
Nice, I
It's so
see that.
awesome.
All right, bro. So we're hitting the bridge, and I'm looking. I see the field. I've got the field inside, bro.
10 o'clock?
Yep.
No. Yeah, okay, I see it. Oh, cool.
Bro, this reverb resolution is amazing.
I'm telling you. So,
I feel like with the Oculus, I'd be like, yeah, I don't see anything, dude.
bro, did I hype it up or is it really a game changer? Because, like,
Oh, it's a game changer,
I
bro.
was
For
like, oh my
this,
gosh, bro.
it's good, bro.
and for
All
some
right, man.
reason,
I'm gonna go down to 2,000 RPM, and we'll go in, start descending, and straight in.
little golf course down here. Very nice.
Yep. All right, I'm actually gonna go down to 1,600 RPM, bro. We're
Yeah, I
pretty
pulled
close.
it back. I pulled it back a lot as well. I'm gonna go down 1,600.
I'm gonna go with my 10 degrees right now.
10
Don't let the nose
degrees.
come up.
Do you feel that resistance when you're flying?
Oh yeah, bro. As soon as you go 10 degrees, the nose wants to come up. And I don't know if
awesome
you're feeling it.
with the honeycomb yolk because
Oh,
of the
yeah,
trim.
dude.
Like you feel it.
Yeah,
even
dude.
though it's passive, bro, that is such an awesome feeling.
All right, we're gonna go 20 degrees.
Oh no, I let it go up.
And now I'm gonna go full 30, bro, because we're pretty close, man. And we're pitching for 65, bro. So 30 degrees, 65 knots, and aiming point and speed. That's what we're worried about here. We don't want to get too slow. We don't want to be too fast, and we just want to bring it in. So you can kind of play with the throttle. The throttle is what gets you to the runway, bro.
All right, cool. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I got the runway made here, so I'm at 70. It's just a little fast, but it's all right. And we're just gonna flare it up here and just kind of hopefully bleed off that speed, bro, and roll it in for a
Let's
nice
see if I
landing.
can do a better landing this time. All right, here we go. 2 hands on.
All right,
Oh,
squeaker.
that was smooth.
Nice. All right, bro,
Flaps up.
and flaps up and full throttle. I think we got enough runway. Oh, jeez. And make sure you put that right rudder.
Yeah. All right, climbing at 65.
Yep. Yes, senior. Whichever one you feel like may be the preferred, since we're trying to get to that bonus. All right,
my-
sounds good. All right, dude. So
Sweet.
we're climbing up, trying to hit that 76, And we're at 700, bro. I'm gonna start a right turn. And we'll climb up to, let's go to 25, I guess.
Yeah, so well,
And we'll roll out on a west heading for now.
I don't want to say too much, but this flying is a lot more enjoyable. This has been so nice. I feel like I'm kind of dogging it here. What's going on with this plane?
You still got sight of me?
Oh, that's so funny, bro. So my throttle was getting jammed by the stick on my by the handle of my VR handset.
Oh,
so
really?
I had no full throttle. I'm like, why is Steven leaving me in the dust here?
Oh, snap. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I don't know. I hear you good. It was just the
Okay, good.
my throttle wasn't going all the way down, and I couldn't see that there was a.
All right, I'm slowing down. Let me know when you catch up.
Oh, cool. I could not make 76 in the climb. I was like, I'm about to stall. What am I doing? I'm like, full throttle, it's there. And then I put my hand on the back side of it. I'm like, oh, this is stuck. Because I looked at my RPMs and they were low. They were like at 2. All right, cool. I'm just gonna level off a little here and pick up my speed. Oh, this looks really good, bro. I hear this ortho. What?
Yeah, bro.
I can't believe we've done this all in one tile, bro.
I know, dude. It's amazing. And it's nice, bro. It's actually nice scenery. We got to fly over some water.
Check that out. Oh, dude, we are going straight into 32 knot headwind.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So, this is probably going to be the slowest leg of our journey. I mean, look down. Looks like we're going slow. Well, it might be 32 knots up higher. All right, bro, I'm catching up to you here.
All right.
I'm going for 2,500.
23.
23, perfect.
We're gonna level off at 2,500 feet.
Does a Skyhawk have only one pitot tube?
Yep, that's correct.
What's this this thing to my left on the strut bar, whatever this is on the wing? Looks like sandpaper. Is that like a step?
So that allows it allows you to step on the strut, so you can check the fuel caps on the top of the aircraft, on the top of the wing.
So when
It's
you
kind
fuel,
of So
when you fuel up, you fuel from the top, obviously.
yeah, you use a ladder though when you fuel. You don't have to use a ladder, but at our school we have ladders. If not, you just climb up, bro. So you put your foot there, and then you kind of like, there's another step. So stick your head out the window, hobo, and look down. You see how there's another sandpaper thing there?
Oh yeah, I see it down there.
Yeah. So one foot goes there, and then the other one goes on the strut, and that's
So,
how you fuel the airplane.
I'm leaning over and I hit my head on the wall.
Okay.
I was like, whoa! It scared me because I'm looking down, and then I made contact with something outside of my airplane.
Oh, jeez.
Oh snap, bro! That was they gave me a little heart attack. Looks like
That's
a private
funny.
strip over there, bro. Is that a private strip?
Where were you looking at?
That's a MD-81, 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
Look at that.
It's so funny.
That's cool. Looks like there's a massive mansion or something there, bro. Doesn't it look like there's a big
there's
building or something?
there. Wouldn't that be sick? I don't know what that is. Alright, I'm way above you. How's your zoom level 18 looking?
It looks really nice, bro. I think it's
wish I
great.
had done it.
Now, I think I've tried like 17 and 18, and they are pretty much the same, but just a little higher resolution for 18, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it just because, like, if I'm not gonna have all the dense auto gen, it's nice to have that 18.
Right.
But this still looks really good. The higher you get, 17 looks really good.
So you see on the Garmin Hobo, that cutout there, we're about to hit like this, that there's like a rectangle shape.
Oh yeah. What is that?
So that is a warning area, or restricted area, I'm sorry, for Patuxent like naval base or something like that, or airport.
Oh, very nice.
So we'll go ahead and fly through it because I already called and it's cold, so you know.
Perfect. Thank you for
And I
making
think
it
it's going to be cold for tomorrow too. So, but I actually routed my flight to miss it. And if you look at our 12 o'clock there, just coming into the Garmin, 2 Whiskey 6. That's our next stop.
2 Whiskey 6. I see 2 Whiskey 5 at the 1 o'clock. 2 Whiskey 6. Don't quite see it.
Yeah, it looks like a 5, but it's really a 6.
Is that what it is? Oh, you're
Yeah,
right.
so that's
Okay,
2 Whiskey 6.
cool.
Because 2 Whiskey 5 is where we took off. That's Maryland Airport
yeah.
out there, you know. That's not where we took off, I mean, but it's very close to where we took off. Nice, bro. I see you there at my 9 o'clock low.
Sweet, yeah, I'm just enjoying the view down here, bro.
Nice. I'm coming up on your left side now.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I turned on the heading button, and it was still going the other way. Let's see.
Right off your left, bro.
Oh, sweet. I see.
I'm like crossing over the top of you.
Yeah, bro, I see. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Oh, shit, that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Alright.
But even in here, this water beneath us looks murky as heck.
Yeah, it can be looking a little murky-ish.
Do you have any like life jackets or anything that you need to have on board, or no?
No, I don't think for this flight it's a requirement. I do have life jackets though, like life vests that are not inflated. That I normally, life vests that I normally take with me in my backpack.
Cause I'm thinking, bro, I ain't gonna front. You only have what's the glide ratio with a full tank and?
I don't remember right now.
Cause I'm thinking, whatever that number is, it ain't a lot. And this water's cold as hell. Do you got an EPIRB? One of those.
Which one's that? What's that?
It's like those handheld emergency locating beacons.
Oh yeah, I do. I do have one of those. It's a PLB, personal locator beacon. That's what I have.
This
Yep.
ortho looks sick. Look at this ortho water, bro. It's amazing. I wonder how your water looks, like how it's modified. My water looks pretty decent.
My water looks pretty standard, bro. It looks good. Like if you look at the light, I like seeing the sun reflection on the water. Other than that, like I don't see waves or anything much.
Yeah, so I see like bands of waves like coming through. Like you gotta see it. Like when I've recorded the flight, so you gotta see it.
I'm turning to a track of like 255, bro. Actually, let's make it 250 so we can see the Patuxent base.
they keep submarines here?
I wonder what they keep here. I don't know, bro. I know off, you see how the beach is, and then there's like a little peninsula thing there. It's like right on the edge of this coast.
Oh, you're using 250 off the GPS?
Yeah, 250 off the GPS because
I see. I'm coming back.
it's actually lining up with my magnetic compass too. So
My whole plane's out of whack.
so is mine, bro. So I'm using GPS.
Yeah, let's go with the GPS.
I lost sight of you. Where you at? Oh, there you are on my
Yeah, I'm
left.
just off your left. Oh, where at that, bro?
Whoa, bro.
TCAS! Oh, shit. That was a dead ass tie.
That's funny. The
Alright.
aircraft on your right has the right of way.
Is that what it is? On the right?
Yeah, the aircraft on the right has the right of way.
Oh, check out these homes down here on the beach.
Nice. Trying to pick up the naval base airport here. I'm gonna go fly a little bit closer over it. Let's go overfly this baby. We can do a touch and go here too. Why not?
Yeah, turn off my down. How did I disable my autopilot, bro?
You're using autopilot, bro? My Cessna ain't got no autopilot.
just for a little bit, I was trying to like catch up to you and look out the window. I don't know how to turn this shit off. Shit. Hold on, I know how. Master off. Oh shit!
No.
That's not it. Success.
That's not it, bro.
Do not do what I just did. Alright. Oh, that was terrible.
All right, bro. So it's not on this piece of land. It's on the next one.
Oh, I see it over there.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do opposite direction approaches, bro.
Yo.
How many runways? I think I see. Oh,
I think there's 3. I see like an X and then one off to the side. It looks like a
it looks like
runway,
a big
but I
ass
can't
ramp
tell.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull over here and just like go for the straight in on this one here.
All right, cool.
It looks like it's runway 23 or something like that. It looks like, or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe 30. Can you square it off?
Yeah, we'll square it off.
That way I have time to hustle ODO over here.
Square that base to final.
Sweet. I don't know. I gotta bring this map to the front.
All right, bro. I'm going back to 1600. Put in that 10 degrees. Don't let the nose come up. And
Oh, there is a little runway over here. You're right, bro.
I'm going to 20 degrees, bro.
Unless it's wrong and it's a taxiway, they put a runway on the taxiway.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna have to tell me because I've
All
never
right,
seen
I'm
this
gonna start
before.
turning in. I don't think I'll be able to get close to this airport, but I'll look it up for you.
Looks like a runway. Looks like a real runway.
All right, here we go. 30 degrees. Where you at, bro?
Freaking short base to illegal ass final. This is the illegal approach. We got a crazy. I got a tailwind right now.
Yeah, I think the winds are a little screwy here. This is runway 24. All right, cool. That was pretty close.
Hi, mama.
I'm over the numbers.
Sweet. I see your light.
Nice. I'm definitely crabbing a little bit to the right, bro.
Siri heard something. It wasn't me. Do you see me?
Oh, snap, bro.
Peace out, fool!
Bro, that looked awesome.
Alright, full rudder, bringing it back in. Oh, snap, I see you. Guns. Bro, we gotta do
Steep
IL-2
turn, bro.
Sturmovik.
Steep turn.
We gotta do IL-2 Sturmovik, bro. With like
Yeah,
some little
dude.
prop planes. Alright, that was pretty fun.
That would be awesome. All right, bro. So now we're gonna head to our real destination.
2 Whiskey 5?
Where are you at? I lost you. 2 Whiskey 6.
2 Whiskey 6, that's right. As you roll out, I'm gonna be at your 10 o'clock low, above this patchy.
Oh,
grassy
okay, I
water.
see you there. Yep. All right, so we'll just go straight in here to 2 Whiskey 6.
I'm looking for it on the map. Turning, perfect. Yes, I got it. Yeah, that approach was freaking hilarious.
That was pretty funny, dude. So yeah, it looks like there's 3 runways, and like you said, there's a runway there, but it almost looks like that's a taxiway too, right? I don't know. That's
Yeah.
confusing.
I mean,
But
I
it
can't
is a-
imagine
right.
what's gonna land there. Helicopters?
Right.
It looks.
I lost sight of you, bro.
I'm really low. Where are you at?
Really low.
600 feet.
I'm at
climbing.
I'm at 700 feet.
I'm at your 12 o'clock, so.
Okay, I just might not be able to see you. Like you might be lost. Oh, there you are. There you are. You just
Yeah.
came to view.
Yeah, I'm pulling up, trying to slow down here.
All right, I'm gonna pull up close to you.
Yeah, I'm doing like 65 knots. Alright, I think I see the field. You might be set up for like a straight in at this point. I can't tell.
Yeah, it looks like we should be set up for a straight in.
Alright, flaps going back down. Adjusting my trim. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm pulling up right next to you.
On my left.
Yeah, pulling up on your left.
Oh, my bad. Let me slow down. I'm freaking like still blazing. Alright, bro. I'm gonna let you take the lead. I'm gonna pull back to 1900 RPMs.
All right.
Sweet.
I'm just coming up ahead of you there. Runway's in sight. I'm gonna veer off to the left to angle in for the straight in.
Perfect. I'm right behind you.
And I'm holding 1,000 still. Alright, bro. We'll start slowing back to 1,600.
Wind flaps 10.
Flaps 10. pitching for 75. I'm gonna go. Oh, what the heck?
What happened?
It messed up my seating arrangement, but
Oh.
it's all right. I'll fix it. 20 degrees. And go 30 degrees.
This is a sweet approach.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you have that one tree right behind you there, short final?
Yeah, bro. That was pretty tall, right?
Yeah. I was just wondering
Alright,
if
over the numbers and throttle to idle.
I was just wondering if you really had it too, or if it was just me.
Alright, bro. Not bad. That was smooth. Alright, flaps coming up. And full throttle.
Alright, flare, flare, flare. Oh, that's alright, it's alright.
Rotating, taking a quick look off the left. Looks like a cool little airport. Man, they got a lot of aircraft here, according to this.
Yeah, a lot of DR-401s, Cherokees, Skyhawks. Check that out. King Airs. Nice. At the end of the flight, I'm going to change my anti-aliasing. I'm going to bump it up one.
Alright.
I won't do it now because I've had such a great flight, and if my FPS stutter or, you know, take a big hit, I'll be pretty frustrated.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, you know, it's crazy because someone was, they weren't mocking me, but they were sort of saying like, oh, 30 FPS, like that's a joke. I'm like, do you even fly VR? Because I don't know how to explain it to you. Like 30 FPS right now is like super smooth, and it doesn't get higher than 30 FPS, and I don't know why. Like right now, I'm looking left and right, bro, shaking my head. There's nothing like wrong. Like it doesn't look weird. I mean, it's blurry, obviously. I can't see crap, but I don't know. And that's the thing, like 30 FPS. This isn't like a first-person esports shooter. You're flying a plane and you're just looking around. You get me?
Right.
But
Alright, bro, let's go to like a 3-2 or like a 3-3-0 heading, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see here. Yeah, we gotta keep it coming around 330. And let's go up to 25.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, my bad. Go ahead. I just want to make sure we get on course.
No, yeah. I'm right here. I'm right behind you. I'm just looking down. It's cool. You see to your left, bro, your bottom left, how the trees are casting a shadow? Isn't that so cool? Like right in front of you?
Yeah.
So like in the pictures,
That is amazing, bro. That
in the
looks so cool.
pictures, the trees actually casted a shadow, and it looks so real.
Yeah, from up here, this looks like 3D, bro. Like
It
as
really
I look
does.
down, it looks 3D.
That's so sick.
are, bro. I'm like on a 335 on the GPS heading. Are you still close to me, or am I
Yeah,
way ahead of
I'm
you?
right. No, I'm right behind you. I'm just looking 335. Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, I'm approaching 2,500 feet.
Alright, I'm just off your right hand side, trimming. Leveling
All right,
off.
so level off at 2,500, then go back to 2,300 RPM, and just use some trim to get yourself level.
Perfect. Yeah, this scenery looks really good. It looks perfect.
Yeah, this scenery looks amazing, bro. Like, I keep looking down to see what else can we see from up here.
And so
It's
that's
good.
what I find with the new one, right? Like when you look, bro, it's just you want to. I find myself flying outside of the plane the entire time. First of all, because I can't move as easily in the cockpit and look around, but I literally just want to fly VFR and look at everything and take in the new sights, the new buildings, just because I know that it's real.
Yep.
I kind of want to recreate this flight.
And the other one?
Yeah, but it's not going to be as cool doing it alone. So I think we're definitely going to have to do it multiplayer.
Yeah, bro. And it's not going to be the same VR, bro. You know? I mean, not in VR.
Well, no. I'm saying like we had to do it in VR. Like outside of VR, meh. For that, honestly, bro, we'll just keep on plotting some more VR flights with Ortho.
Right.
Nothing compares to this, dude.
Yep.
About 15 minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes ago, I had to take off my headset to find my VR controller. And at that moment, I realized I wasn't flying a plane. You get me? I was like, oh snap, I'm in my room. Everything leading up to that moment, I hadn't taken the headset off, bro. We've been okay. So let's be real. As much as I complain about X-Plane, this has been a good flight once I lowered my graphical settings, because I think that's what was causing my issue.
Right.
No hiccups, no frame rate drops, and this has been freaking so smooth, bro. And that's the only thing I want. I'm okay with a little bit less scenery and buildings and grass and trees. Especially when you have Ortho, because Ortho makes up for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this Ortho tile is really good, bro. It's like next level, looks amazing. It's great that we're able to like see the exact same stuff and have the same trees and shadows and all that stuff.
You know that we can like call things out. I'm like, oh, I'm over here in the swampy area
Mm-hmm.
at your 10 o'clock low, and then you know what I'm talking about. Now, I think what we gotta do, Hobo, honestly, is do a couple more flights in areas like this, even if you want, like, using this same Ortho. But areas like Atlanta, Miami, all that stuff, bro, to me, it's garbage, just because the dense scenery just crashes my frame rate, really.
Right.
It's not enjoyable having a flight and then stuttering.
Looks like you're descending, Hobo.
Yeah.
I'm at your 3 o'clock high. Or, 3 to 4 o'clock high.
Let me just bank over here.
Now I'm on your left
shit.
side.
You're
I'm
so
like right
close.
over you, bro.
Yeah. I'll do a little S-turn and bring it back in so I can get a visual on you.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, this scenery is so nice.
Yeah, bro. I love seeing the The water here off to our right looks so nice. And the land too, bro. The fact that we can see the patches and stuff of land and the trees. Now, the thing that kind of sucks up is like, if you lose an engine, like, where are you gonna land? You know what I mean?
Bro,
There's like trees everywhere, bro.
The biggest patch, it looks like a runway. That's the good thing here.
Yeah.
Because, so my concern here would be power lines, like, you know, at least on this big, like, let's say you try to go for these main roads, you know, like, what if there's a power line, or what if, I don't know, like, I'm with you on that. It's like, how do you pick something?
I'm gonna do the track of 335. We kind of turned off course there a little bit. Actually, let's make it 330 maybe.
Oh, you know what else I was gonna suggest, Hobo?
What's that?
Well, so I guess it makes more sense probably to do it in the Skyhawk. But I was gonna say, like, I don't know. I guess it's probably good to fly the Skyhawk just to get that. Oh, I'm dying. My bad. A little bit of like practice, but I'll say like something a little faster, like light twin. Those are fun too, just because you get to cover a little bit more ground.
All right. Thanks, Enya.
So we're approaching a green boundary.
Decisions on what? Okay, we'll talk about it a little bit. We're trying to book our trip for Hawaii, bro. Like we got the flight already. We're gonna go for 2 weeks. It's gonna be amazing, bro. All our friends are gonna be there for the wedding. So some of our 2 of our friends are getting married out there. So it's gonna be a big deal, bro. It's gonna be nice. For the first few days, like for that weekend of the wedding and everything, we're all trying to get like Airbnbs like close to each other. Like we're actually another couple, or you know, like get one Airbnb with another couple that has like 2 rooms. So it should be fun, bro. And then after that, like after the first 4 or 5 days, then Tice and I'll split off, and we're gonna try to go see like at least another island or 2, bro. Like we're gonna try to go to Maui, I think.
Yeah, bro.
So
Kauai. We went to what's Kauai? Yeah, I think we went to Kauai. It was amazing, bro. Just watch out with freaking the coronavirus.
oh yeah.
I don't think it'll be an issue unless there's like an outbreak over there. Bro, so yeah, the coronavirus is pretty much another SARS, bro.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. It's a branch off of like SARS, right?
And it pretty much started in it's an illness that affects these animals, right? Disease, but then with those really bad food markets, bro, like they were showing video from the Wuhan food market, bro. They were chopping up whatever, not cleaning anything. They pretty much just hose everything down, come back the next day and just chop it all up again. And bro, people were taking that food home, cooking, and that's why several hundred people got sick over there.
That's crazy, bro. They shut that place down, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, they did. And this guy who's over there, I'm gonna say I think he's American. He's married to Chinese. He lives over there. He was saying that he has friends who are Chinese doctors, and so he pretty much asked them, "Hey, what's going on?" He's like, "Well, a month ago we had this already happening, and the government told them to tell people." So when SARS happened, the government told them, tell people to go home and stay home. That's it. Didn't tell them anything of what they had, what it was. With this
Going
time,
left a little bit. Hold
yeah,
on.
I see you adjusting.
Back
This
to
time,
335.
the government had told them to tell them to stay home and wear masks. But bro, there's like 18-year-old kids dying from it. You get me?
Right.
It's not like, oh, it's just the weak. Like, if it hits your body the wrong way.
Yep. So let's start down, bro. We're about to hit that 2,500 shelf, so let's go to 13.
Anyways, bro, it's just, they were saying they're pretty much like, it's a lot worse than what China's making it seem, unfortunately.
Yeah, China's trying to like make it look as good as they can, I guess, right? But
And to the point
bro,
that they said that
it's
there was
bad.
like this earthquake that killed 70,000 people. China like took away the communication for that entire area, so which prevented search and rescue and people from getting help, which I'm positive helped more people eventually die. But China did it so negative information couldn't get out.
It's crazy, bro.
It's that CCP, bro. If you don't believe in the CCP, it's crazy.
That is
oh, whoa, these
insane,
houses
dude.
right beneath you, bro.
Nice.
That's what I mean right there.
Those are
bro.
pretty big houses, bro.
Wow. Where's the runway?
Alright, bro. I am level here 14. So the airport is pretty much at our 1 o'clock, and we're kind of coming in like
see
at
it.
an awkward
we gonna
sort
take
of
this
angle
approach in?
here. Let me see here. No, I'm trying to look because I feel like I see it and I don't see it yet, but
I see some. Wait, which one are we going to? Where we departed from?
yeah, we're gonna VKX.
Okay, so then, yeah, stay on this heading, and we'll intercept our departure line in just a minute. So I'm looking at our departure
Yeah,
line.
the way I have it is to
GPS.
go to the Marina Inn, which is like the standard
Is
kind
it-
of way in.
What's
But
the marina?
I think it's at my 12 o'clock actually.
I think so too.
If you see the inlet there, there's
Yeah.
like water that comes towards us. That's where the marina is.
Okay. that's
And
what I was
normally you
thinking.
overfly the marina, then you call that your marina inbound straight in for runway 6. So let's do that because I feel like we should practice a proper approach into VKX, and you'll kind of see what it's like to do the 5-degree glide slope in.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Are you gonna tune
So
for it or what? How do I
we'll,
tune for it?
I don't tune for it normally. You just eyeball it, bro. Like as soon as we cross the highway, that's my beam point, and that's when I throttle back and start configuring for the land.
Okay. Cool.
So here we go. Now doing the approach to this airport, bro, is a little tricky, man, and it looks like weird, and you're like, man, the runway looks doesn't look very wide. It looks short. And it's important to kind of get down a little sooner than what you think.
Okay.
And you're gonna see the neighborhood, Hobo, the street with the houses that we're gonna fly pretty much
Yeah.
over.
This will be awesome. So when you fly, do you keep your hand on the throttle, or like only like once it's set, your RPM now, like you're more hands on the yoke, not on the throttle?
Once I'm set and I'm trimmed up, Hobo, like you can take your hands off of like everything except the yoke. You just kind of keep your hand on the yoke just for minor corrections here and there, you know?
Kind of like the Tesla. Keep your hands on.
Yeah, there you go. But you'll get bumps in the air, you know what I mean? It's gonna jostle you a little bit, so you keep your hand on the yoke just so the controls don't get blown over one way or the other.
Now that's the other thing. Flying in real life, even if it's calm, do you find it a little bumpy? Like little wind shifts, little
Oh yeah, you'll definitely get some bumps, some wind shifts. You know,
Because I feel like here it's so
wouldn't-
calm. It's almost
Yeah.
like maybe not real.
Yeah, this is unrealistic because here I can literally just let go of the Kobo and like I'm configured, like I'm on autopilot, you know.
Right.
But in real life, I would definitely keep my hand on the yoke. Tim's rule is 2 fingers, you know, like and the thumb, like 3 fingers, you know. So
Okay.
you have your pointer, your middle, and your thumb, and then that's it, bro. It's like you're holding a teacup or something, you know. You're not supposed to manhandle it like grabbing the yoke. You're supposed to just kind of minor corrections, you know, and that's about it.
Now, when you start getting ready, obviously, to get closer to land, you put one hand on it, your left hand on it, and your right hand on the throttle.
Yeah, so as we're coming into land, bro, like I'm grabbing the yoke, like, you know, fully at this point, and my hands are on the throttle because the throttle is what's going to get me to the runway. Once you pitch for the speed, the desired speed, so 10 degrees flaps, you're pitching for 75 knots. 20, you're pitching for 70, and 30 degrees, you're pitching for 65. And once you're configured for 65, now it's like, okay, if I look like I'm not going to make the runway, I give it throttle, but I don't change my airspeed. I still keep 65 knots, like as much, you know, like pitched. But that throttle is what's going to like allow you to go forward towards the runway so you don't fall short.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna take us like right over the marina proper, and now I don't see it because I don't have this ortho towel. So right now for
That's
me,
true.
right below me, I'm crossing the line
Let me see.
of
where
the
it's
tile.
at. I'm trying to
It's
see where that-
literally right where you see the power line. It's like pretty much right around there, almost.
Yeah. So
So right now I'm in X-Plane normal gen
I'm
stuff.
trying to see where the difference is. It looks good.
Well, I thought did you do both tiles?
I
think you did
was
both tiles.
going to, but then
Oh, okay. Look at the water, Hobo, off the right.
Yeah,
You see,
I don't know. I think
see a
I'm.
clear break on it.
I don't know, bro. I think I have to be in ortho. This is still ortho.
Okay.
Still ortho. Still ortho.
Right now for me, underneath me is not. It's
Alright, so
the
there's a
regular.
marina
All right,
right
so here we
beneath
go,
you.
bro. So right over here, this is the marina,
I see the marina.
and now we're turning in. So if you look now, you should see the airport. If you see that white thing, that's the hangar, and you should see the Pappies. So right now, Hobo, we're gonna get down to 1,000 feet.
Alright, so I'm trying to.
And I'm going to 2100 RPM. I'm going to
Mm.
descend down to 1,000 and level off. Are you close to me or not?
Yeah, I'm right behind you, bro. I'm right behind you.
Okay. All right, so I'm at 1,000, Hobo, and I'm leveling off. And if you look here at our 12 o'clock, you see how there's this major highway going right to left pretty much?
Yeah.
All right, so that's our beam point. That's like what we use for like a beam the numbers, which means it's time to throttle back to 16, 10 degrees flaps, and get configured for landing.
Okay, cool. So 12 o'clock, that's our airport, right?
Yep, 12 o'clock, straight ahead. All right, so right now I'm crossing over the high. So I'm gonna go ahead and throttle back now to 1600. I'm gonna put in that 10 degrees of flaps.
Nose down.
Yep.
Oh, snap,
And we're pitching
straight
for
in.
75 knots.
I just realized we're straight in. That's so sick.
Yeah, we're straight in, bro. All right, I'm gonna go 20 degrees now because we want to get the 20 degrees in pretty quickly. And we're pitching for 70 knots.
Perfect.
And now I'm gonna go 30. And we're pitching for 65. And I just got the green light, so we're on the glide slope, so that's looking good. And now we just want to ride that baby in.
I'm a little low and a little underpowered.
All right, maintain that 65. You're
Oh, I got
give
the
it
green
throttle.
light.
All right, I'm at right at 65 knots. I've got the green. I'm riding this baby in. We're going over the neighborhood.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, what's yellow mean?
So to answer your question, I'm over the neighborhood at 400. I think 400 is like just below like getting too low. All right, I have the runway made. I'm going to idle, and I'm gonna bring this sucker in, bro.
Is this really this steep, bro?
It is, bro. It is a steep, and you normally want to be slightly under the glide slope. So now it looks like freaky, right? Because we're like, oh, we're fast. We're like,
Holy smokes, yeah.
this is my approach every day, bro. Coming in,
Ooh, that was sick. Oh snap!
and I'm taking this baby to the end.
Yeah, I touched down early, but it's nothing to brag about.
Yeah, normally I touch down and can get off on the first one, but normally they don't want you to do that. They want you to keep going down a little
That
bit.
way you don't, I don't know, slam the brakes.
Because because there's a lot going on there in the fuel area and all that stuff. So right where you're getting off, that's normally where I get off at.
So, bro, for whatever reason, there's a loud ass engine over there. It's really annoying.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you hear it, but I don't want to go over there. It's so annoying. I thought it was your playing earlier, but it's not. I still hear it.
Huh. I wonder if I might be hearing it too, actually. But I think I have my sound volume for environmental stuff down.
Oh, yeah, bro, it's god awful. It's just like, at first, when I parked next to him, I'm like, oh, it's Steven. And then when you drove away, it wasn't you.
So we made it, Hopo. What do you think?
Bro, that was a blast. That was crazy, dude. How much fuel did we burn, bro?
I think for me, I started with half a tank there, so
Let me see.
it looks like I'm down. Let me see here, almost 14 gallons, I think,
Where's my fuel gauge?
or maybe 12 gallons. To the left, Hobo. All the way to the left. You see the time, the clock.
Yeah.
All right, now go diagonally down to the
Fuel.
left where it says fuel.
Left and right. I'm right above. I want to say it says like 7 and 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too. So we started half at the 15. I'm sorry,
Okay.
not half, at 15. So if you do the math, each tank, we went down to 7, right? So what does that mean? We spent about 8 gallons each tank. So that means 16 gallons.
Nice. I thought I put full tanks. I guess I didn't. Oh, I forgot to turn my flaps up.
Yeah, that would be the after landing checklist. Flaps up, carburetor heat cold, blah blah blah. You make sure you clear the runway and then taxi on. Whoops, gotta put my parking brake. Bro, that was an excellent flight, Hobo.
That really was, dude. Where's the carb heat?
So in here, there is no carb heat.
Is that because this
I don't
model?
know why. I think so. I think because this is like a newer one, and I don't know.
Where would the carb heat be? To the right of the mixture?
Just left of the throttle.
Left
So
of
where it
the-
says radio panel thing, the radio panel.
Yeah.
You see that? Where the throttle is, just left of it, that would be carburetor heat. And you pull it out to turn it on.
I see carb heat pull on, but these buttons don't work. It's to the right of the flaps.
So that says cabin heat and
Oh.
cabin air.
Oh, you're right.
Those
So-
exist.
No, that's a good point.
But yeah, I don't see the carb
Oh,
heat. So
yeah, that was awesome.
that was excellent, bro.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna go fuel the plane. Actually, we got one VFR plane flying above us.
Oh, really?
That's so sick. And so...
That was really fun, bro, and it makes me feel way more confident for my flight tomorrow. Because I kind of have an idea of what to expect.
Sweet. I'm gonna record a little bit of what I'm looking at now and just send it to you here on Facebook Messenger, just so you can see it and get a really basic idea of what it was. Let me try to bring this up to my face, because I think it'll be really cool for you to see. So we departed. We turned south. Then we turned left about at 70 heading, I think it was. Across Chesapeake Bay. This is right here when we were looking for the strip, which are up here. Flew in. We did a left turnout out of ESN. I don't know if a right turnout would be better, whatever ATC says.
Right.
But probably a right turnout would be better. So then we could go direct CGE. And then that was really awesome. That was a straight-in approach. Then right turnout from there. Over to the naval base, I think it was. And 2 Whiskey 6. And that was awesome. Honestly, the best part was, here's when we went back to the marina. The ortho, bro. The ortho made it.
Oh yeah,
you know
for sure.
what? I see the latitude, longitude line here. And you're right. I think I do have ortho on that side because I saw the marina.
Yeah, you saw the marina. I
saw
didn't.
the marina. I don't think I did it this time. I think I did it last time. Because I think I've been to 2W5 before, remember?
Yeah, we've been to 2 Whiskey 5 before.
So, anyways, I'm going to see that little clip there so you can see that. But yeah, bro, thanks a lot. That was awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Thanks for joining me, bro. It was a freaking awesome flight.
We'll have to plan another little trip like that.
Now you just have to come here and we'll do it in real life, dude.
Oh my god, bro, that'd be so sick.
Yeah, man.
Alright, bro.
Alright, bro. Have a good night, man. I gotta finish planning this thing and I gotta knock it myself.
Nice, bro. Good night, bro. Let it.
Alright, later.